Kia ora, good evening. Tonga remains cut off from the world tonight, and there's a warning it could take some time for communication to be restored to the island nation. The New Zealand Defence Force took to the air today to survey the destruction from Saturday's powerful tsunami, as families still anxiously wait for news of their loved ones. Laura James spoke to one fearing the worst.
Little hope. So much better.
Angela Glover and her husband James have been running an animal shelter in Tonga, and it's believed they'd gone to rescue their dogs when this wave hit.
The tsunami swept them away, both Angela and James. James was able to hold on to a tree.
But James has told family Angela and the dogs were swept away. Her brother, based in Sydney, now on his way to the UK to be with his mother as they wait for more news.
I'm now her only biological child, and she really needs me there. Look, it's 48 hours. I'm not holding out much hope. We just adored her. Lovely girl.
He says his sister had been staying on Tonga's western peninsula.
She showed me a video and he was right on the beach.
This resort on the same side of the island, reporting it's been completely wiped out. Meanwhile, a church minister in the separate Ha'apai Island group had good news.
He actually updated us that on the main island of Ha'apai, as far as he knows, there has not been any lives lost. We, of course, don't know from the other inhabited islands of Tonga whether any lives have been lost there.
Some of those islands are reporting that they haven't had loss of life, but I would reiterate that is second-hand and it is early days.
Our Defence Force took to the air this morning to get a better idea of the damage.
What the Orion is doing is a reconnaissance. It is, as are the Australians, looking to undertake an assessment from the air of the outer islands in particular, and then, of course, provide that information to the people of Tonga and Tongan authorities.
It's also informing the supplies New Zealand will send.
The Navy are able to deploy very, very quickly. The question is making sure that they have on board all that will be required to meet the immediate needs of those in Tonga.
Establishing just what's needed has been challenging as communication lines are still down.
There was a cut lies on our international cable about 37 kilometers offshore. In our domestic segment, there's a cut that lies close to about 47 kilometres.
Water is an immediate need. Our Hercules aircraft set to help with that.
The C-130 will be able to meet immediate supply needs. We're, of course, undertaking planning to enable drops to be undertaken regardless of the status of the airport.
The first trip set for tomorrow. Laura James, One News.